Once upon a time, there lived a black cat named Whisker. Her fur was as dark as the night sky, smooth and silky, and her deep brown eyes shone like polished wood in sunlight. She looked elegant, mysterious, and quietly beautiful. Whisker lived alone in a small cozy house at the edge of town. The house was not very big, but she kept it clean and warm. She liked simple things, soft blankets, warm tea, and the peaceful silence of her own company. Every morning, she would wake up gently, stretch near the window, and whispers to herself, "Another calm day, just the way like it." She would cook small meals for herself, humming softly while stirring a pot. Sometimes she would dress up in a pretty ribbon or brush her fur carefully in front of mirror. Looking at her reflection, she would smile and say, "You look lovely today, Whisker." But when evening slowly turned into a light, everything changed. As the moon rose high into the sky, her black fur began to glow, not just a little shine, but a soft silver shimmer that sparkled like a starlight. Under the moonlight, she looked most magical. One night, she stepped outside without thinking. A neighbor saw her glowing in the dark and gasped, "Wait, what is that?" Someone shouted. Another voice whispered nervously, "It's the black cat. She's glowing." The fear in their voices pierced her heart. Whisker froze. She looked down at her shiny fur and then back at home. "I am not scary," she wanted to say, but the people quickly closed their doors. From that night on, whenever darkness approached, Whisker quietly locked herself in her bedroom. As she turned the key, one evening she whispered softly, "It's better this way. I don't want anyone to be afraid of me." She sat near the window, moonlight spilling across the floor, making her fur full of glow and brighter. Tears gathered in her brown eyes. "Why does something beautiful feel like a curse?" she murmured. They passed like this, alone, silent, until one rainy evening something unexpected happened. A small kitten ran into her yard, shivering from the cold. Thunder roared in the sky. The kitten looked terrified. Whisker saw her through the window. Without thinking about herself, she unlocked the door and stepped outside. Despite knowing her fur would glow, the little kitten gasped when she saw the shimmered black cat. Whisker spoke gently, "Don't be afraid, I won't hurt you." The kitten trembled and asked, "Why are you shining?" Whisper looked down at her glowing fur and replied softly, "I don't know, but everyone else is scared of it." The kitten blinked in surprise, scared. "It's beautiful. You look like the night of sky full of stars." For the first time in a long while, Whisker felt warmth in her chest. "Beautiful?" she repeated quietly. "Yes," the kitten smiled. "You're like a guardian of the light." The night, Whiskers brought the kitten inside and made her warm soup. As they sat together, her fur continued to glow, but this time she didn't lock herself away. She realized something important. Maybe her light was not meant to be hidden. Maybe it was meant to guide those who were lost in the dark. The next evening, she didn't close at her door. She stepped outside confidently under the moonlight. Her fur shimmered brightly, but this time she stood tall. "If they fear me, let them learn," she whispered. "I will not hide my light anymore." And slowly, as night passes, people begin to see what the kitten had seen. Not a monster, but a cat who carried the beauty of the night within her. And from that day on, Whisker was no longer the lonely black cat. She became known as the guardian of the moonlight.
Do subscribe my channel and like and share with your friends.